Hi everyone, I'm Krista Seiden, Analytics Advocate at Google, and today I'm joined by Alon Gottesman, who is a Product Manager on Data Studio. In this quick tip video, Alon is going to show us how you can work with dates in Data Studio. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Alon.
Thank you, Krista. So dates in Data Studio is super powerful, can really do a lot of cool stuff with it. Can be a little tricky, so let's check out some tips on how to build really good time series. So we can jump into my screen here. And we're going to create a Data Studio report using a super simple data set, 2 columns, 1 dimension, which is date, and 1 metric, which is sales. And so I've created a Data Studio report over here. And what we're going to do is plot out a time series. And so now we see sales over date, and we're getting a sense of what the data is telling us, but it's a little noisy. I don't know that I'm getting a lot out of this particular view. And so what I want to do, because we've got one data point per day, I want to roll that up into months. And so the way I do that is actually at the data source level. And so you would get to there by going and clicking on the pencil icon next to data source. And that brings up this shade. And what we can do now is go from date, and you can see date is selected as date YYYY MMDD. We open up the menu and we can select month, year month now. Once we do that, we go down and suddenly we see that the report now is rolled up to a month level. So that suddenly tells me a lot more about sort of what's happening kind of over the same date range, but rolled up in a way that tells a better story. Another way to look at this is a couple years worth of data. What if I want to see not what happens from February 2016 to March 2016, but from February to March across all years? Very similar. We would go back to the pencil, we'd select the same menu, and instead of year month, we just select month. The data refreshes, and now we only have the 12 data points for the month. So we can see August, across both years, our sales volume was the highest here. So we can start kind of finding interesting insights about our data just by going into the data source shade and making some simple changes.
Great, thanks Alon for showing us how you can work with dates in several different ways to really get more out of those charts and that graph and that data that you're looking at in Data Studio. So thanks for watching.